Okay. Oops. Sorry for moving the camera first thing. Welcome. Happy Sunday, because it is Sunday. I'm doing some planning today. I know it's only the 8th, but I'm doing some planning for October and November. So I'm trying to get some things in order and set and ready. But yeah, so I'm doing some planning today. Hopefully I'll get to some editing, but we'll see. But I'm also like, um, I only have a couple of stickies left in terms of like things that I need to revise and finish up for this month. So I'm not worried about that happening before the end of the month. So I feel like I have some leeway to do some more in-depth planning for October, November. I did make some new timers, so there may have been a notification at 1 o'clock and then at 2 o'clock, right when I went live as well. I did 2 timers and I had to actually redo them. I forgot that when I put visuals into my editing software, it often does not do it in the correct ratio. And so it had black bars on the side. So I had rendered it yesterday without thinking, made the thumbnail without thinking, from like a still of anyway, so I had to redo all of that this morning. So now I have to go in later today and redo the ones that I did not completely redo today. But anyway, so we have 2 new fall timers that have wind and bird chatter occasionally. So we'll play with those today. But yeah. Megan says, for a second, I thought I had missed this, probably because of the notification. Yeah. Sorry. You've been doing homework since 4:30 this morning. Wow. You've tackled 4 out of 5 assignments due today. The last one is the most tedious of the assignments. That's an early start today. Very early. Becca says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. You missed... On Friday, we had a Weeping Angels-esque poll. And we were trying to summon you, but it didn't work. Megan says, after this last homework assignment, I plan on scheduling out my week next week so I don't end up doing 5 assignments in one day ever again. Yeah, that is a thing. But it happens sometimes. So hopefully it doesn't happen often, but it does happen sometimes. Yay for new timers. Yes. Becca is deciding between 2 projects to work on today. Ooh, what are you... Sorry, I just realized I have like a single little hair escaping. Oh, well, I'm not going to redo it. I'm just going to live with it. Just going to live with it. What are you deciding between? Are you something new? Kilkeo? What are you working on today? Or what are your options? I have a quarter, I'm sure, so I could always flip a quarter for you. So, right? We figured it would be up your alley, but yeah. Megan says, I woke up with energy, so I figured I should start on homework right away so that when your energy wanes, you're not doing the bulk of it. Yes, this is good. Very good. Becca was gone all Friday. Boo! Becky says, I'm going to try to hit this weekend's scene goal before 5 o'clock today. I'm guessing it'll be around 3,000 words. You can do it. I believe in you. What's the, you need to go play the Shrek soundtrack where Donkey is like, I believe, that one. You need to do that. Just put that on BP. Becca says, it's between your screenplay or your riser reader magnet. S comes before R in the alphabet, if you want to do it that way. or you flip a coin, or if you want, I can flip a coin. Right? There are times when like somebody says something offhand and I just like there's a song that hits my brain and I'm like it's not the title usually. It's oftentimes sometimes it's the chorus, a lot of times it's the chorus. Sometimes it's just like one of those ad libs that's in the background. And Donkey often pops up. So yeah, it's Earl Grey. Ooh, Earl Grey does sound good. Maybe I've already had coffee though. So if I have tea as well, it's got to be a green tea. Okay, so here's I've put the regular poll up. But I am for my October spread. I am trying to figure out color theme wise what I'm going to be doing. So September, I went with reds and sort of like umbers. Reds and umbers with September. Then I saw Aaron Smith's October bullet journal thing. And I have the majority of those tapes, but I also have some couple others that go with it and sort of like do a pink and rose gold with like some dark purple undertones. So I got these that I could do as a set for October. So like a pink moons and magical elements. But then I've also got this other set from Notebook Therapy that has browns and silvers. And then I've got these washi tape feather and moons that could go with it to kind of like. So it's like, do I go with like the pinks and the purples or do I go with the brown, gray, and moon? So like either one, it's going to be moon themed, but like, do I really like, I think I'm leaning pink and purple, if I'm being honest, but if you want to weigh in on the colors. The other thing is I've got, from my giant sticker booklet that I created, I've got, I've got some of these like pink and purple moonflowers. And then I've got more, if I want to lean more towards the dark, add a couple of dark elements in there. I've got like, okay, that doesn't look dark on, I've got like a dark window with pink and purpley. I could also just go like full pop of purple with these lavender windows. But yeah, I'm leaning pink and purple. But if you want to try and tell me that I should go with a proper moon scheme, feel free. Yeah, pink and purple. Okay, the moonflowers. Yes, they are. They're gorgeous, and that was one of the ones that I got recently. So yeah. Okay, yay. I'm glad. I'm glad that I can convince other people that I'm not crazy. I've also got these lighter pink windows, but I think I like the dark ones. Ooh, Funky. Hello. Not at my desk, but popping in to say hi. Hello. Welcome. So yeah, so I've got those. I've got plenty of options for decorative. But I'm just highly aware that I was very, very influenced by Aaron Smith's video on her October setup. So I will be doing some waterfall tabs for, I think, either the first or second time. I don't know. I've kind of been on the fence about them because of how I think she's using a bigger journal, either that or a bigger dot grid. I'm not sure. Anyway, my tabs look tiny in comparison to hers, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Monkey says, hello, Megan. Yes. All right, I should probably put up the picture poll, right? Should probably do that. Here we go. Okay, so our picture poll for today is, there it is. Your main character has encountered an artificially crafted economic crisis created by the antagonist. What is your main character going to do? A, report the antagonist to authorities, whoever the authorities might be in this case. I'm not sure if it would be like the government's economic fraud department, just like legally, I'm not sure, just whoever the authority figures are. B, hack the antagonist systems to either crash it or turn it into a beneficial program, not sure. C, go to the media and speak out. Or D, do some insider trading, because I don't know how roguish your main character is, but there you go. Those are your options for today. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have decided, I can put away these, the non-chosen washi tapes. And you are, however, drinking coffee. Of course. Of course. Excellent. Okay. We have our new timers today. I also need to pull a card. Get it together, girl. Hello. My brain does not seem to be working. Maybe I do need another cup of caffeine. Okay, we have the dove inverted today. So upside down. It is number 21. I'm impressed I can read numbers upside down sometimes. There it is. Okay, so we have the dove. But remember, it's in the upside down position. However disturbed the waters around you, however troubled your heart, the dove is there to remind you that peace without begins within as you reconnect with the spirit through practices that awaken you from your spiritual amnesia. Your true nature is as a peaceful child of spirit, but how easily you forget. You're being invited to sit in the cozy, safe nest of the spirit. Soon the waters will become still and you will feel peace again. Be compassionate with yourself at this time, for all of us can forget that peace is always at hand, always there, gifted to us by the Spirit. Become the peace you wish to see in the world so you can reduce any suffering, performing acts of kindness and radiating love. The dove also reminds you that when you see inequity or someone harmed or in need, trust that you have the capacity to bring peace through smiling, sending love, speaking a kind word, and listening with a compassionate heart. Do your part to be a peacemaker, nourishing compassion, reminding others of the joy of harmonious coexistence so that they may embrace the dove spirit within themselves as well. So there you go. And I have to admit, I have not been feeling super at peace this week. There's been a lot of anxiety in our household in terms of like getting the closing for my grandparents' house done, the paperwork, the timing of all of that, the errors that were in it initially, and sort of like running around feeling like a chicken with its head cut off to get that done. And then Wednesday's news, and then just like the political climate and things that are happening in the world. Like, it's not been very peaceful. I'm just going to say that. And so it's been hard when sort of like all that outer noise drowns out your attempts at inner peace. But I've seen a couple of things recently that sort of remind me of stillness and peace and kindness. And that's a good reminder. So just like taking a moment outside, listening to the wind, finding the particular wind track that I wanted for the videos that I posted today, the timers I posted today, I saw a quote from Robin Williams, of just like essentially boils down to everyone you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. So choose kindness always. So it's always that be kind. Just take moments to just not be the chaos. Sometimes chaos is fun, but there are times when, especially when you are searching for that inner peace and not feeling like you're in a whirlwind of insanity, that inner peace and those moments of quiet and stillness are good. But yeah, so there's that. So the dove is a nice reminder of that, for sure. Your horse, you don't actually own him, but he doesn't know that. Points me back to that God-given peace every single time I'm with him. Yeah. Yeah. So relevant for, yes. Yeah. Especially with the post that you shared with us on Friday. Trying to find that inner peace lately, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you'll take a pool break. That sounds like it would be a delicious thing to do. I don't know why delicious was the right word, but apparently it was. But yeah, so I guess your homework from the Dawdling Writer is to do something that brings you peace today. So whatever that may be, whatever shape that takes. Sometimes it's as much as like stepping outside with your cup of tea, or just going down to the beach, going down to the pool, snuggling snake, whatever it may be. So yeah, we did miss Becca on Friday. But yeah. Okay. So let's start out with our new 25-minute timer. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I put things. Okay. Make sure I've got my share screen. Okay, so this one is the 25-minute fall mountain timer. And then we also have a 30-minute fall lakeside timer, both with the same ambient noise. So if you don't like it, let me know, because I have not made others with this sound track underneath it. So if you don't like the wind and birds, please let me know, and I will put up silent versions of them. So okay, so let's do this. Yes, I do. Okay. I do have a document. It is open. I don't know if I will get to it today, but again, we're going to try. So 1, save your document if you've already been working. So save my lovely 99 words in this scene. That looks like Appalachia. You're 2 generations removed from the mountains, but it still hits a deep part of you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It is very, very nostalgic for a lot of reasons. Yeah. So, okay. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with, and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back with that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How did we do? Cap the pointy. I have gotten my waterfall tabs cut and washi taped. So it looks kind of chaotic, not gonna lie. So here's the stack of color. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the cover page, which is the shortest situation. And then for the calendar, I did the moon phase shiny tape. And then I have a tracking and spending that I have with like the little terrazzo. I was going to say terracotta, but that's not the right word. So terrazzo, I think the fake terrazzo. And then I have for the tarot page, I have the like pseudo tarot and moon PET tape. And then I have, I think this is week 1. So it's like a misty mountain, but I have the lightest at the top and on the tab. Then I have a half torn, one of the bigger washies for week 2. And then I have the reversed landscape, that misty landscape. Then I have another one of the terrazzo. And then I have like this purple and pinkish like design. And then I have the widest of the tapes there for the reflection page at the end of the month. So it looks kind of cool, but it looks kind of chaotic as well. So we shall see how it goes, because I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do the layouts inside the pages, but we're just going to go with it. So yeah. Becky was happy that I said Appalachia right. Yeah, my family has lived in the South for most of their lives. So there's a plethora of like Florida swamp names that I can correctly pronounce. And then Appalachia, of course. I did see a social media post between two people on a podcast who were both terrible at pronouncing it. It's like one person said Appalachia, which is close, but and then the other one was like, "What are you talking about? It's Appalachia." And I was like, no. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, Appalachia. Okay, you like the birds, but the wind is a little irritating. Okay, good to know. I will see if I can find one that just has like some bird noises in the background and not the wind. So that will be the next. The 30-minute timer also has the wind, but then I will make future ones with just the birds. So Stacy is here. The company just left. Excellent. I'm glad the house is yours again. Jen says, hello, welcome. Funky on a Sunday? I know, what's the world coming to? There must be more coffee in the world, right? Stace says, in the last few minutes of that sprint, I wrote and sent out an email and will be ready to write in the next sprint. 439 words. Excellent. Yeah, that social media, that clip you sent it to all your cousins and you roasted it. Yeah, it's terrible. It was like I saw it and I was like, oh no. But it's like you don't necessarily know unless you like have a native or someone who has lived in that region for 2 generations or more. You wouldn't know if you're not from anywhere near there, right? But at the same time, I feel like Appalachia is like such a big region that you should kind of know about it. But at the same time, like I don't know if that's like too egocentric of me. I don't know. Anyway, 7+ generations before your papa left the mountains, we still visit all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they were definitely from like New England-esque area. So at least that's what the accents told me. So we what can you do? What can you do? I feel like anybody else coming from out of country would probably also not know how to pronounce local names as well. So it's like I shouldn't get too mad at them, but at the same time, it's like anyway. My family has been in the same church for 7 generations. Yeah. Yeah. There's, I mean, now it's more common for people to up and move, and sort of like explore the world around, partly because of jobs requiring transfers and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I just like most people don't go, don't move, don't. It's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to say it's bad, but I'm just saying. Most people find everything they need in life in the area that they grow up in. And so there's no impetus for them to leave. So yeah, it's kind of like you get 7 generations, 5 generations, 10 generations, you get generation after generation that stay around because the community has everything they need. So Becky says, I mean, if I went to Ireland, Scotland, and the initial butchery would be so bad, right? And actually know some of the pronunciation rules. You just get them mixed up. Yeah. So at least, at least a little bit, but yeah, pronunciation is a fun game where the house always wins, right? It's kind of like one of those rules of like, although there's a lady that moved from Great Britain to Australia, and she occasionally posts things where like, new Australian meanings that she has discovered. But she also posted one time, she's like, I'm pretty sure the Australians just like to mess with me or mess with other people in general, because they will, if you ask them this crazy thing that another Australian told them, they will straight up go, yep, that's the truth, when they know it's a bald-faced lie. So I don't know. Again, the house always wins. And by house, you mean by house, I mean the local pronunciation. Your daughter was arguing with you about rainbow bright sprites, like who gets to keep them, who owns them, or names, or what they should be wearing. You keep trying to speak French, but used Spanish pronunciation because you're used to Spanish when you were in Paris and if it was bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, so I learned Spanish in elementary and middle, and then I learned French in high school, and then when I got to college, I learned Japanese, and then I started learning some small bits of Korean as well after college, and so I will be trying to search for a word in my brain and how to say it, and it's inevitable that like I'll go through, 1 or 2 languages and be like, no, that's not it. That's not the language I'm looking for. Even though I'm by no means fluent at all. But it's like, and I would, because one of my besties moved to France. And so I would be trying to recall my high school Spanish to like talk with her about the differences between textbook Spanish and like actual on the ground living in Spain, living in, I say Spanish, French, living in France and, getting by. And like Japanese words would come to mind. And I'm like, this is not what I wanted to come out. It's just, yeah. Okay, your daughter's arguing about who the character is and who they go with. Gotcha. Okay. Your French is trash, but I would try. Yeah, and that's we try. Thank God your dad is conversational French, so he was there to help. He also has German, Spanish, and Russian. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Conversational conversational is very different from textbook. And so so I'm pretty sure that to other cultures, when we go and try and speak their language that we've only learned from textbook, we sound like Dora does. Dora the Explorer. We're just like it's frustrating, I'm sure. Anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and do a second sprint. And apparently my your own little, I don't know if this is new or just a glitch, but your own little thumb doesn't work anymore. It used to. It used to, for sure. But now it does not. Okay, let's go ahead and do the 30-minute. Oopsies, make it big. This one has the same audio, so Megan, if the wind is too bothersome, go ahead and mute it. And what do I need? Oh, I need to swap the banner. That's what I need. Okay, so 1, save your document, even if you didn't touch it. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Don't forget to do your self-promo this sprint. And here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I have decided on the layout for the cover page and I started working on it. I'm doing the text first in case I screw it up, then I'll be able to cover it up and not waste my stickers. But I chose to go ahead and put in the Robin Williams quote for next month, just as a reminder. I'm going to be using the Moon and Flowers as my drop capital situation. So it will be over here. So it'll read October. And then I will have the window with pink and purple over on this side in the space. So that's what it's going to look like. And then I'll have the quote in the sort of like eggplant color. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I have chosen. I used a Tombow to lay down the sort of like fatter letters, and then I'm going over top with the eggplant. But I don't know if this has fully dried because this is skipping a little bit more than it normally does. So I may just like let it dry a little bit more. But anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of futzing. I thought about using this as a just like cover sticker, but I decided it was more blue toned purple than some of the sort of like pinky purple situations that's going on. So that's neither here nor there, but that's what we're doing. Yeah. I just closed something, but I don't know what it closed. Oh, the Robin Williams quote. You have to agree with the wind being a little annoying. You thought the last print had the mug open. No, it was the wind sound. Okay. So I will go back and take out I wonder if I can just edit the YouTube to like to mute the sound. So I wouldn't have to upload it again. Then I could just like change it with like not ambient noise. But yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, booping the like button. Hello, Keiko. Thank you. Loving the autumn vibes. Yes. Cool Gamer says, hey. Hey, hello. Welcome. 228 words. Not a bad start. Excellent. 417 words that time for Becky. Fantastic. 846 for both sprints so far. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. What we can do is if we want to continue using those particular ones today is I can mute them. But then I might not get the end of the timer because I'm concentrating. So I might just do one of the silent timers or water timers. But anyway, that is that. I wonder if it would come up. Let's see. I did render the first time. I rendered the falling crystals, the yellow citrine / diamond ones. I rendered that, but I'm going to have to go back in and double check and make sure it's got, make sure it has the, whatchamacallit. It doesn't have the black bars on either side. These are some of the other thumbnails pictures that I'm planning to use for timers. So I've got the red roadway and then a sort of like orangey tunnel in the trees vibe, another lakeside one. And then I've got cute cartoon mushrooms and little hedgehogs. So these are some of the other fall themed I have some other options too, but these are my top picks. And so like the little countdown thing will be like right up here. Right up here. But I might have to make this one a dark brown text instead of a white. We'll see. I will play around with it, but I have noted that the wind is a little too annoying. You will say that once you noticed what it was, it distracted you less. Okay, gotcha. You do love the red leaf road. Me too. Me too. But yeah, so that's sort of some of the other fall themed ones that I have. I also have I'm trying to remember if I have another teapot one. I can't remember. I looked at so many timer things yesterday that like my brain is not recalling everything I looked at and discarded versus looked at and kept. So anyway, moving right. It feels like I didn't do anything that sprint. It feels like I just got a pathetic amount done. But I did make some choices in terms of like which stickers and placement. So it's not terrible. It just always takes me way longer to decide things than I think it should. So, but anyway, it's productivity day. We're going for it. I'm enjoying the process. I'm trying a new layout sections for the month. So it's all good. It's all good. We're just trying something new. And that always means there's a learning curve. So, all right, let's do a third sprint. Don't forget to vote in the picture poll if you have not already done so. And we will, I'm going to swap to, actually, do I still have, did I actually do? I don't think I did, but let me just double check. Timer videos. Okay. I can actually, maybe, share screen, window. Okay. So this is not uploaded yet, but this is the Silent Citrine / Yellow Diamond. It should have the dingling at the end, but let's use this one because I know we mentioned it. It's not in an hourglass, but it is crystals falling. So, so let's use this for a third one. All right. 1, save your document. 2, go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. How was that? Do we like the sparkly yellow diamond / citrine? I did create a version that has a music track underneath it as well, but I'm not sure how that'll go over. But yeah, so we have silent sparklies. Yeah. Just in general, new timers coming. I got done with my cover page for October. I don't know if that pen is just like super skippy or if it's just like skippy over other ink or whatever, but I did get the October finished. I swear if I'd have spelled that wrong and then realized it after I was done, I'd be real mad. So anyway, I got it done. It looks pretty good. Don't look super close, but it looks pretty good. I like it. And I will do the penciling in. And I got a good bit of bleed happening there, so I don't know what I'm gonna have to do there, but we'll figure it out. I will figure out the penciling in of the other pages later. I just wanted to get the like structure done today. But I like the color scheme. I like it. It's fun. So for the moment, I've set that to the side. And I started writing, writing or vision, whatever we want to call it. Okay, so I got 636 words, which is pretty good. Kind of chaotic, but good. Okay, so we'll add that. I still can't move the next sticky, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. I'm not real worried about it. Ooh, pretty to the crystals. Excellent. Yay. I'm glad you like it. 351 words, making some progress there. Excellent. Good. I keep seeing these bits of washi tape on my desk that I think are going to move, and they are stuck. So, yeah. I'm doing a little bit of part of what I was writing was going back into the artist's journey, artist's way document that I have for myself. Taking a look at week 6's stuff. I did about half of the tasks this week. So I guess I should probably just try and finish the other half next week and like do week 7 after that. But I might just move along. I don't know. I'm just like, at some point, some of these things feel very redundant. They feel very, I don't know, like some of it I'm sure is probably very helpful if you trust the process. But I guess I'm an untrusting person because I'm like, are you sure this is gonna work? So yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, I am doing a couple of the things on there. Some of them seem fun. So I'll probably try and get those tasks done. But like some of them, I'm not a huge on. So, like creating collages and stuff, I prefer to do those by hand rather than like on a Pinterest board. But we don't have magazines. We don't have magazine subscriptions other than like my parents have ARP. And my mom has her sorority that sends one like once every quarter, maybe, if that. So we don't have a whole lot of magazines laying around. So it's like, I don't know. I don't really want to go and be like, hey, doctor's office, can I have some of your old crusty? Most of the doctor's offices that I take my parents to don't have that kind of thing anymore. They're like much bigger organization than that. So they don't have like the traditional waiting room. But yeah. Becky says 569. Where's that friend? Nice. Very nice. Okay. It is 4:14. We have about 45 minutes. I think I will do the water timer, the 30 minutes. Give us a different vibe for 30 minutes. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to do 30-minute waterfall, and I will see what else I can get done. Because now I'm done with the Artist's Way, and I started on revisions. I'm done with the structural setup for the October shebang. And I've made a couple notes of like which week things have to get done by. So got that already. I don't think I said that though, but I did get that done. Yeah, so we're moving right along. It's just being a very productive, mostly admin day so far. So yeah. Although that some of that doesn't seem very admin-y, but it is. So anyway. All right, let's go ahead and do another sprinty sprint. Are we on the 3rd or the 4th? We're on the 4th. Yes. Okay. 1, save your document. Save. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. 30 minutes. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I got 635 words that time. Um, doing okay. Getting some extra words in there. Revising. Trying to clarify a character's motive for betrayal. I mean, I know why, but I want to make sure it's comes across easily and clearly, and is a believable. Just feels like someone could justify that as their reason. So clarifying that. Yeah, just getting some words in, making sure they're good words. So that's what we're doing. 458 words for Becky. Nice. Excellent. That's a good job. Been I don't betrayal pops up a lot in my stories because I feel like that's a twist that is very usable. So I have to be careful across all of my stories not to like always use that. Otherwise it becomes a sort of like a pattern so you can expect it. So yeah. So that's what we're doing is we are making sure that things are not um, too common in my writing as well. So Stacy says I was distracted. Only got 193 sprint during that sprint. If there's one more, I'll try to be more focused. We might do like a 5 or 10 minute sprint. I for sure could use 5 or 10 minutes to like clean up the chaotic mess that is my desk at this point. But it's like some of the stuff I don't want to put away because I'm going to potentially use some more for the bullet journal, but I don't know that I'll go back into the bullet journal tonight, so I might as well put it back up. 1,892 words for the sprints so far. That's amazing. That's amazing, Becky. And you're hip deep in editing. Nice. Yeah, that's. Some days it feels that deep. Some days it feels deeper. Some days you're like, I think I'll just dip my toe in. And then, whoops, surprise, quicksand. But yeah. So, okay, we've got about 10 minutes left. Let's do a 10-minute sprint. And I think I'm just going to, I'm going to actively try and clean up some of my desk. So my camera will be off for part of the time. But I'm also going to, make sure that I have, where's my 10 minutes? There's my corgi. I'm also very snuffly, so is the pollen count high today? Yes. Yes, it is. That might be why. Okay. Corgi is up on the screen. It's either writing sprint time or clean your desk time, depending on what you want to do. But here we go. So 10 minutes, and don't forget to save. 1, 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 10 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty. How we doing? Was that a good 10-minute sprint? I managed to get a fewer words. I deleted several. So what did I have before? Like 35. Now I have 623. So not very much change, but that's okay sometimes. So yeah. I'm gonna save. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be it for me today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a full of writing day, setting off a full of writing week. But yeah, so let me do the picture poll before we go, because I forget so often. I really wish I didn't, but so when it comes to our main character encountering an artificially crafted economic crisis created by the antagonist, what is our main character going to do? 45% of our main characters are going to report the antagonist to the authorities. 27% are going to hack into the antagonist systems. 18% are going to do some insider trading with this knowledge. And 9% are just going to go straight to the media and speak out about it. So, not too bad. Tomorrow's, Mondays, is your main character encounters a fancy tea party for two. Who is expecting your main character? So, there you go. That is your prompt for tomorrow. So be thinking about that. Or not. Up to you. 135 words, which is great since it was only 10 minutes. 243 in that last 10 minutes for Becky. Nice. Excellent. Y'all are doing great. Doing great. Hopefully by tomorrow I will have either just bird sounds or no sound for the fall timers. And hopefully I'll get the citrine yellow diamond up as well. We'll just kind of see how this evening goes. I'm not promising. I'm just saying hopefully. Hopefully. All right. So thank you very much. Hopefully I will see y'all soon. All right. Bye.